Good morning and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ashley Shao. I'm Intel Account Manager for Aeon, based in Taiwan. Welcome and thank you for attending today's Car Shared Driver Monitor Solution webinar. Today, we have Josh Chen, the Product Manager from Aeon. He has over 14 years of experience providing AI software applications in industrial and in-vehicle market around the world. Before we get started, I want to share with you Intel human rights principles. Either Intel or Aeon is committed to respect human rights and avoid complexity in human rights abuses. Intel and Aeon's product and software are intended only to be used in applications that do not cause or contribute to a violation of an internationally recognized human right. For more information, please click on the Contact Intel Representative button on the webinar, or your Intel representative. More information on Intel's global human rights principles can be found at intel.com. So let's get started, Josh. Could you have a brief intro to let audience know more about Aeon?
Thanks, Ashley. Aeon is one of the leading manufacturers of advanced industrial and embedded computing platforms. Aeon produces integrated industrial 4.0 solutions and cutting-edge AI hardware and IoT solution platforms. We also develop hardware and intelligent automated service for premier OEM, ODMs, and system integrators worldwide. We became a member of the ASUS Group in 2011, enabling company for further strengthen its leadership, access advanced technology from ASUS, and leverage resource from within the group.
So Josh, what are you bringing us today?
Well, I wish it's awesome. Today, I'm focusing on car driver monitoring edge computing kit. Before that, I want to talk about brief of car rental industry. Also, in the past year, COVID-19 has deeply hit the worldwide economy and destroyed the related economic activities. The positive policies of each government are going to control the situation now. And more vaccines have gradually brought the world back on track. Therefore, we can expect a significant economic recovery in each country. People will continue their regular daily life and participate in outdoor activities. Thus, the car rental industry has gained popularity across the world owing to the availability of online platforms, ease of booking, penetration of smartphones, and the rise in tourism around the world, which have fueled the car rental market. North America and Europe are leading the car rental market, followed by Asia Pacific. Daily commuters, office goers, and tourists are dominating the car rental market. Owing to the high usage rate of car rental service. Also, the growing trend of car sharing also boosts the usage of car rentals.
Well, since our audiences are broadly from APJ, including India, NZ, and do you see a booming in these markets?
Yes, it's for sure. The car rental normally consider what users' expectations and what's the user experience. So let's look at the limit driving distance, age limit, equipment, and weight fees, and so on, which are for sure important. But car rental company also found some hiding costs which users' behavior will affect the profit. How to regulate the user definitely. So therefore, in our case, customers raise some pain points that directly and indirectly affect their income. Because of the smoking behavior of the driver, they usually open the window to avoid the sensors in the car. Therefore, the environment in the car will be polluted and residual odors. The rental company has to spend extra time cleaning the car before the next user. Otherwise, the turnover rate of this car will be greatly reduced and affect revenue. On the other hand, if a driver uses a mobile phone which driving, he will be fined for the traffic. Therefore, we propose the car share driver monitoring edge computing kit to help rental companies. Although the contract between the rental company and the driver will regulate some fines, but with our solution, it will be more efficient and credible to let the driver understand the reason for the fine. For example, smoking behavior is not allowed and is regulated when the vehicle is moving or stop. So using a mobile phone is also not allowed when the vehicle is moving. So according to this solution kit, the rental company can immediately know the driving violation and make a time reminder.
Okay.
Yeah. So besides, we retain the flexibility to enhance the performance of software inference. So if customer needs to add a recognition model or improve the performance, this solution can be expanded up to 4 MirrorX.
Wow, it is quite interesting, Josh. Is this solution deployed and proven as well?
Yes, in Russia.
Oh, in Russia.
Yeah.
So how does it work exactly?
Okay, so let's move to the next page. It's good that you've asked. In this case, we install the cameras on the A pillar and the B pillar in the car. If there is any special case, then we will add another camera and install the C pillar to capture clear images.
Okay.
So the encoding image will be sent back to the BP3350 for this is the core computing platform for image decoding. So the image will be analyzed by a neural network through the Intel MirrorX.
Okay, so if you're using MirrorX, you also need to use OpenVINO as well.
Yes, OpenVINO, yes. So the MirrorX identifies possible illegal behavior characteristics based on smoking or using mobile phone images, and at the same time returns the characteristics to the VPC database.
Okay, so in this case, rental companies can determine whether each event has violated the regulations through a defined cycle time, right?
Yes, it's correct. If it's determined that a violation has occurred, the system will transmit the vehicle information and related location to the control room by the network as a basis for fines.
Okay.
In this case, the device of VPC platform acts one of the important roles. So with 2 Intel MirrorX, the wide operation temperature is up to 60 degrees C. And supporting from 12 volt to 24 volt power input. And the smart PoE can serve maximum 30 watt each port under the power budget is total 60 watt. And this PoE can save the logistic time and save the cost.
Okay.
In addition, we also provide another Intel Core, Intel Core i platform product of the VPC series, which has the same features but has a newer generation CPU and higher system performance.
So aside of these two hardware configurations, are there more Intel featured products?
Yes, in not only the vehicle market, there are many requirements that trust me to reach a series product to support the industrial market. Thus, customer already can choose more I/O interface on these products. And the core of VPC is Intel Mirror-X. It is suitable for the low power and the high performance features required for an edge computing solution kit.
So does your solution require any specific application for the AI inference?
Yes. Before that, I want to introduce my partner, Combustible Technology. They are a system integrator in the field of information technology and neural networks. They offer a full range of service for the creation, training, and implementation of neural networks in industrial operation in the B2B, B2G segments. This company has its own unique stack of technology successfully used in the implementation of large-scale projects. So Aeon believes ComBox Technology, since they are a member of the Intel Internet of Things Solutions Alliance. So one of the advantages of our software is low processing requirement. After our evaluation, Aeon VPC system with a Mirror-X can offer a total of 99 frames per second. After resource arrangement, this solution can support up to 4 cameras with 30 streams at 15 frames per second. So this VPC still can well proceed with the other program in the meantime. Yeah. In this demonstration result, our solution can accurately recognize if the phone is on hand or near the user's ear, and it can inspect whether a driver is smoking or not. It's a good user experience solution. The theme of necessary events was recorded into the database, which is fundamental. So therefore, car rental company can quickly find the events by time or timestamp, and find out the photo of the violation, and can do user definition to set the duration of the events in seconds, and find the vehicle identifier, and to find exact camera number and where it is.
Those are very interesting events, Josh. Let's have a poll question, shall we?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay, so let's pause right now for a minute. Since there are several applications ready, which is your most preferred advanced technology? Choose one. Let's give it a minute for the audience to reply, and we will know which is your most interested one.
In the above application, I believe most of the audience may have data privacy questions. So I list 4 important advantages. First one, this software based on object detection and only detects the factors excluding human or personal identities. And second is full GDPR compliance. And the third, due to only a few key factors drawn and then recorded, the factors are not recognized, and then we can prevent any personal information leakage.
So based on your smoking and cell phone use detection solution, are there other use cases that we can leverage in the field?
Yes. Before we offer above solution, this software has been customized another inference, and this use case with passenger counting in the buses in Russia. Traveling on public transport without paying is a problem in many places of the world. Our bus company may not manage their revenue by the accurate passenger flow due to maybe rush hour or dead car machine. So therefore, the company cannot well plan the bus pass and optimize their revenue. So after proper time correction, our solution can clearly identify passengers or passengers with various hats. It is for sure that we utilize the unique view angle of cameras to do inference. The reason is that we wish to protect personal privacy as well. So the dashboard can help us help a bus company manages how the exact passenger flow from entrance to exit. And this table describes what a comparison of data center and the edge computing device. As the above solution of passenger counting, the communication quality is most important if the connection surrounding the bus pass is bad. So edge computing device only stores critical data and pass it over to the central room when the connection appears. But data center inference is not.
So thank you, Josh. We shall now proceed to the Q&A session. Kindly submit your questions to the Q&A box. Ayan, Josh, and his team will be standing by to answer your questions. Thank you very much for joining us today. We hope that you have benefited from today's session. This webinar will be recorded and available on demand. More info will be sent to your registered email after the webinar. For questions that are not unable to answer you today, we will get back to you via email.
Yes, we'll be thrilled to answer your questions and provide next level of engagement if needed.
Last, please take the survey under Multimedia View to let us know your thoughts on this webinar. That's all for today's session. Join us in our future webinars. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay blessed, and take care. We will see you soon.
See you.